The Equal Rights Amendment stands as a testament to the enduring pursuit of equality in the United States. This proposed amendment to the Constitution aims to guarantee equal rights for all citizens, regardless of sex. For decades, the ERA has been a beacon of hope for advocates of gender equality. Its potential ratification as the 28th Amendment represents a pivotal moment in American history. It signifies a potential end to a long and arduous journey towards enshrining equal rights for women in the Constitution. The ERA's journey began in 1923, spearheaded by Alice Paul and the National Woman's Party. It sought to address the legal disparities between men and women. The amendment gained significant momentum during the women's rights movement of the 1960s and 70s. Finally, in 1972, Congress passed the ERA and sent it to the states for ratification. The ERA's journey has been fraught with obstacles and setbacks. Despite its initial momentum, the amendment faced strong opposition. This opposition often stemmed from fears about radical social change. These fears stalled its progress for decades. The ERA's history reflects the complexities of social change. It underscores the ongoing struggle to achieve full equality for all. In 1972, the ERA seemed poised to become the 27th Amendment. Congress had overwhelmingly approved it, setting a ratification deadline of 1979. Initially, states rapidly ratified the ERA. By 1977, 35 states, just 3 shy of the required 38, had voted in favor. However, the amendment soon encountered a wave of opposition, fueled by conservative activists who successfully stalled its momentum. The ratification deadline was extended to 1982, but the ERA ultimately fell short of the required number of states. 5 states, which had initially ratified the amendment, later voted to rescind their ratifications. This action raised questions about the legality of such revocations and the significance of the ratification deadline. Despite these setbacks, the fight for the ERA continued. In 2017, Nevada became the 36th state to ratify, followed by Illinois in 2018. Then, in 2020, Virginia became the 38th state to ratify the ERA, potentially reaching the threshold for amendment. However, this victory was met with immediate legal challenges. On January 17, 2025, President Joe Biden made a historic declaration, asserting that the ERA is the law of the land. This statement, while a powerful symbolic gesture, does not immediately change the ERA's legal status. Biden's declaration reflects his administration's commitment to gender equality and his belief that the ERA is valid. The legal battle over the ERA's ratification continues. The Trump administration's Department of Justice issued an opinion in 2020 stating that the ratification deadlines were binding, rendering Virginia's 2020 ratification moot. This opinion was reaffirmed by the Office of Legal Counsel in 2022. The current Archivist of the United States, Dr. Colleen Shogan, maintains this position, refusing to certify the ERA's adoption. Despite these legal roadblocks, proponents of the ERA remain undeterred. They argue that the Constitution does not explicitly grant Congress the power to set ratification deadlines for amendments. They contend that the ERA, having been ratified by the necessary number of states, should be recognized as the 28th Amendment. Legal experts anticipate court challenges, with the ultimate decision likely resting with the Supreme Court. The ERA's potential adoption as the 28th Amendment carries profound implications for the United States. It would provide a constitutional guarantee of equal rights for all, regardless of sex. This would have far-reaching consequences in areas such as employment, education, and healthcare. It could lead to stronger legal protections against sex discrimination and potentially impact issues like reproductive rights and LGBTQ+ rights. The political landscape surrounding the ERA remains divided. Progressive lawmakers such as Senator Kirsten Gillibrand have been vocal advocates for the ERA's recognition. Public figures like fashion designer Tory Burch have also voiced their support for the amendment. However, conservative opposition persists. If a lawsuit regarding the ERA reaches the Supreme Court, its decision will depend on the court's interpretation of the Constitution and the amendment process. The ERA's journey is a testament to the ongoing struggle for equality in the United States. Whether or not it is ultimately recognized as the 28th Amendment, the ERA has already had a profound impact on American society. It has sparked national conversations about gender equality, and inspired generations of activists to fight for a more just and equitable future. The outcome of this legal battle will undoubtedly shape the landscape of gender equality for generations to come,